days around.
Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel. Today we will be reacting to Tottenham's huge win over Crystal Palace as they came back from their two winless results against Brentford and Aston Villa to smash Crystal Palace away from home, earn their first win at Selhurst Park in 4 years, and bring a little bit of life back into this Spurs side. Kane got us rolling right after halftime before Doherty and Son added to the tally. In the 48th minute, Ivan Perisic played a beautiful ball across the face of the goal as a cross after receiving the ball from Bryan Gil. Harry Kane's on the other end of the cross and nods in at the back post past Guaita to get Tottenham rolling. Find his another goal for him in the Premier League on his 300th Premier League career appearance. And Spurs finally, instead of conceding first, score the goal first in the game and continue to look very dominant. Just 5 minutes later, Harry Kane makes it 2. Anderson dispossesses Doherty, but his clearance is cut out by Kane. He plays a 1-2 with Bryan Gil as he runs into the box and shoots a right-footed shot into the bottom of the net past Guaita. Unstoppable shot from the English talisman. And Tottenham, after 2 goals in 5 minutes, are up 2-0 at their London rivals.
In the 68th minute, Spurs go 3 up. Kane picks the ball up on the left-hand side. He then squares it to Son, who can't get a shot away, but does well to keep possession of the ball. He slides it back to Matt Doherty, who finishes it on his weak foot to give Spurs a 3-0 lead. And it's Matt Doherty's first goal of the season, and well-deserved since he had a very good performance today against Palace. In the 72nd minute, just 4 minutes later, Harry Kane clips a lovely ball over the top to Son. It's high, and Son just about scrambles onto it and finishes the shot with his left foot. Took a little deflection and went into the back of the net, but Son won't care. He got the goal that he needed, the goal that could possibly lead to him getting back to his usual self. And that's how the match ended. Tottenham 4, Crystal Palace 0.
And what a time to get it as well. Right on the mark of our big games after Portsmouth, we'll have Arsenal right up at home in the Premier League. Then we'll have Man City away. We have a small break at Fulham, and then we go right back into it with a Man City home game. So we have a vital run of fixtures here. And this 3 points today and the 4 goals and the clean sheet, it's going to do wonders for our team's confidence. It's going to do wonders for Son's confidence, because now that he knows that he can be firing, as soon as he scored that goal, he looked miles better. His confidence went through the roof as soon as he scored that goal. And I know he's had a very hard time this season. He's had injuries. He's had a lack of form. But the way he adapted today, I think we're going to see some goals from him in the next couple of games, especially against Man City, because
he really needed that goal.
Yeah.
1 goal and he's back on track. He's back to being himself. But some other really good performances today. One that really surprised me, Pape Sarr coming off the bench.
He was
had a brilliant
unbelievable.
performance. Of course, he's already proven. He's still young in his early 20s, and he played for Senegal in the World Cup, and he's been a regular starter for Senegal in their international games.
He's also, I think he made 1 or 2 or 3 even appearances at the World Cup for Senegal as they got out of the group stage this year. But Sarr's a huge player for us. I think he's going to get I think him and Skip are going to get the nod at Portsmouth on the weekend. If Bentancur's not back by the North London derby, I honestly see him starting alongside Højbjerg. I don't think Basuma's up for it. I think Sarr is a much better player right now, much more intent. He just looks much, much more agile. And I'm really happy with him. Bryan Gil was unbelievable today. Perisic getting that assist. Doherty with his goal. Our whole defense was unbelievable. Lloris, some excellent saves to shut down the haters after last game where he made that mistake. This is a huge uptick in form for him. And it's going to be a very, very important uptick in form, because after Portsmouth next time out, it's going to be Arsenal, Man City, Fulham, and then Man City again. So we play first in the Premier League and we play third placed in the Premier League, or I believe second placed in the Premier League. So it's going to be a very, very vital week, but I think we can do it. Our man of the match, I think it's easy here. It has to be Harry Kane.
Harry Kane bagged 2 goals Could have gotten a hat-trick, had multiple chances, but Palace did well to defend him after he did get his 2 goals. One of them with a header, and the other one with a brilliant finish on his right foot to get his brace. So Harry Kane, he did have a very slow start in the first half. He was losing possession a lot, but as soon as the second half came, he scored those 2 goals, and that was crucial for us.
Yeah.
We needed that 2-goal gap, especially. 2 quick-fire goals were so important.
Honestly, our whole team was a bit off it in the first half. I think we started the half well in the first half. We were pressing, and then Palace kind of dominated us towards the end of the first half. We go in towards halftime. The feeling is not very optimistic around us because it feels like just another game like Aston Villa, like Brentford. But we pull out the big guns today. Harry Kane comes out firing. Son comes out firing. Bryan Gil comes out firing. Matt Doherty with a goal. Ivan Perisic with an assist. I think this team is genuinely going to go places soon. Of course, the question still has to be asked of Daniel Levy, his ability to back the team, his investment. I still feel this win does not change that he has not invested at all near enough into this club. He needs to invest far, far more, I think, to back Conte. But this is really just another bounce in form, but I'm really hoping that this gets Conte looking towards the Daniel Levy and Enoch and really forcing it in their brains that he needs money this transfer window and we have to buy some new players. And I think our focus this time will be on center backs, especially after Doherty the last couple of games. He's been excellent. Perisic we've got on the left side, at least for this season. So I have a feeling the biggest focus this transfer window will be a defender or a creative midfielder.
Honestly, I don't see a need for Pedro Porro anymore.
I think
he's not it'd be good if we get him, but it's not as crucial. Doherty is in great form, and he can start there ahead of Emerson. We also have Jed Spence.
I think we're looking at center backs right now. That's going to be the most vital point because we know how error-prone Dyer is. Romero gets rash sometimes, and Longley, I think we're still trying to feel him out a little bit. I don't think we completely get the vibe. I think he's been great for us, but I think he still has some moments where he's a little shaky. But
today he defended brilliantly, though.
Today was very, very good. But this is a huge, huge win for us. We stay in 5th, but now we're only 2 points behind 3rd place Newcastle, who have the same amount of games played. So we've got a big chance here. And 4th place is Man United on 17 games played. They are also 2 points ahead of us, but they have 1 game in hand. So it's going to be a very, very interesting upcoming couple of weeks in the Premier League. But if we get our points, we can really do damage. Also, another thing to point out is that we are actually 2 points ahead of Liverpool if they win their game in hand. They're on 17 games. So we've got some gap.
Yeah, we've got a cushion. But I want to say our defense was so good today. It was so important that we got that clean sheet. Dyer just settled our defense. There's such a big difference I saw in our defense today versus Aston Villa. We didn't have Dyer against Aston Villa. I think he just settles our defense. He's almost like our big center back, except he's more mistake prone.
Yeah.
But today he had a great performance. You could see he made such a big difference in our defense from Aston Villa to today.
I would say he's kind of like that composure center back, but after that mistake against Brentford and his often error proneness, I just don't think I can fully trust him. He's a decent player, a good squad player, but I think the amount of errors he makes sometimes just gets a little scary for Tottenham fans. But a great win today. And this is going to, I hope, take us into big, big results in the next 2 weeks because we'll need them. A North London derby at home and then Man City home and away within 2 match days of each other. It's going to be a big, big month for Tottenham Hotspur. And we're hoping that with Son firing, Kane firing, Kulusevski back soon, Bryan Gil, Pape Matar Sarr, our defense looking good again, I think we can go places. But that's it for our instant reactions to Tottenham Hotspur's 4-0 win against Crystal Palace to lift them out of their Premier League slump. If you enjoyed and want to see more Spurs content, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below what your reactions were to the game. And until next time,
come on, you Spurs!
Around.